I know you're a caring individual, but it's crucial to understand that not everyone operates with the same values or has your best interests at heart. We often hope for the best in others and desire to see the world through a positive lens. However, if we let our guard down, we might end up hurt by those who do not truly have our well-being in mind. Unfortunately, toxic people are out there, and recognizing their presence is essential to prevent the harm they can bring. You might have met individuals who initially seem charming, but later reveal manipulative and hurtful tendencies. These toxic behaviors can be so subtle that their true impact only becomes clear once the damage is done. Toxic people can drain your energy, erode your self-esteem, and have a profoundly negative influence on your well-being, often in ways that are difficult to identify immediately. Today, let's explore some warning signs that indicate you might be dealing with a toxic individual, someone who disrupts your happiness and holds back your progress. Toxic people might disguise their criticism as helpful advice or pretend to support you while secretly wishing for your failure. It's important to stay alert because the toxicity can come from those closest to us, friends, colleagues, or even family members. These damaging interactions can leave you feeling drained, anxious, and isolated, with lasting emotional scars that take time to heal. In today's video, I'm going to share 9 warning signs that you might have a toxic individual near you and discuss the steps you can take when you notice these behaviors. Before we get into the first sign, remember to like this video if you're interested in safeguarding your emotional health and nurturing strong, healthy relationships. Keep in mind, not everyone wants to see you succeed, and some might even feel threatened by your achievements. Real friends uplift you, but toxic people may only pretend to be supportive while hoping you stumble. Let's discuss how to recognize these behaviors and what actions you can take to protect yourself. Now let's move on to the first sign. Number 1, manipulation through comparison. A key sign of a toxic individual is their habit of manipulating you by constantly comparing you to others. They might say things like, "Why can't you be more like so-and-so?" or "If only you did things the way they do." These comparisons are intended to make you feel inadequate, implying that you're never quite good enough. Toxic individuals use comparisons as a way to control you and keep you striving for their approval, which they withhold. Over time, this can diminish your self-worth and cause you to feel as though nothing you do is right or good enough. Imagine a colleague who always points out how another co-worker is performing better, or a friend who constantly brings up someone else's achievements while ignoring your efforts. These toxic comparisons aren't about helping you improve. Instead, they're a way for them to maintain power over you and make you feel inferior. Recognizing this behavior is important. It's designed to break down your confidence and keep you doubting yourself. Acknowledge your own strengths and accomplishments, and remember that you don't need anyone's comparison to validate your value. It's vital to build self-assurance by knowing that everyone has their unique path and strengths, and you should celebrate your journey instead of letting someone else's manipulation take away your joy. Number 2. Withholding support. Toxic individuals often refuse to offer genuine support when you need it. When you share good news, they might change the subject or give you a lukewarm response such as, "Oh, that's nice, I guess." The lack of enthusiasm or the dismissive reaction can make you question whether your accomplishments matter. A supportive person would be excited for you and celebrate your victories, but toxic individuals cannot handle seeing others succeed, particularly if they feel threatened by your progress. They may even downplay your successes or subtly imply that you don't deserve them. Imagine telling a friend about a promotion at work, and they respond with, "Well, I guess they just needed to fill the position." These dismissive comments reveal their inability to genuinely support your growth. Over time, this kind of behavior can cause you to feel unworthy of your achievements and make you hesitant to share your successes. Recognize that a true friend wants to see you flourish and will be there to celebrate with you, no matter how big or small the victory. Withholding support is a way for toxic individuals to exert control over your emotional landscape, making sure you don't feel too good about yourself. Learning to recognize who is genuinely happy for you and who is not is a powerful step towards maintaining emotional resilience. It's critical to surround yourself with people who truly support your journey and care about your growth, instead of those who attempt to hold you back with their indifference. Number 3. Creating unnecessary competition. Some toxic individuals thrive on creating a sense of competition, even in situations that should be collaborative. They always want to one-up you or prove that they are better in some way. Instead of being happy for your achievements, they make it their mission to show you that they can do it better. Imagine having a friend who, every time you mention something positive in your life, like starting a new workout routine or taking up a new hobby, immediately claims that they've been doing it for longer or are more skilled. This constant need to compete can make you feel like nothing you do is ever enough, and it shifts the focus from enjoying activities together to constantly comparing who is better. This type of behavior is damaging because it undermines the ability to have supportive, cooperative relationships. If you notice someone always trying to outdo you or turn situations into competitions, it might be a sign that they see you as a rival rather than a friend. Healthy friendships are about mutual encouragement, not competition. Toxic people use unnecessary competition to assert dominance, and over time, this can undermine your confidence, leaving you feeling as though you need to prove yourself constantly. It's exhausting to be around someone who sees every aspect of life as a competition. Remember, collaboration and mutual respect should be the foundation of any relationship, and competition should have no place in a healthy, supportive friendship. Being vigilant about how people react to your successes can help you determine who truly supports you versus who is trying to pull you into an unending cycle of one-upmanship. Number 4. Refusing to respect boundaries. Toxic people have a hard time respecting boundaries. They may repeatedly push you to do things that make you uncomfortable, disregarding your needs or limits. They might show up uninvited, expect you to drop everything to cater to their needs, or push you into activities you've explicitly said you're not interested in. For instance, a toxic friend might pressure you to stay out late when you've made it clear you need to get home early, or insist on knowing every detail of your private life, ignoring your wish to keep certain things personal. They might say things like, "Come on, don't be boring," or "Why are you being so secretive?" in an attempt to make you feel bad for maintaining your boundaries. A healthy relationship involves mutual respect, and everyone's boundaries should be honored. If someone in your life doesn't respect your boundaries and continuously pressures you to change them, that's a significant red flag. It's crucial to stand firm in your limits and communicate them clearly. Boundaries are there to protect your well-being, and anyone who disregards them does not have your best interests at heart. Toxic individuals thrive on the discomfort they create when they step over the lines you've drawn. Learning to be assertive about your needs and practicing consistent boundary setting is a powerful way to protect your mental health. True friends will understand and respect your boundaries without making you feel guilty, while toxic people will challenge them and make you feel as though your needs are unreasonable. It's vital to remember that setting boundaries is an act of self-care, and respecting them is a fundamental aspect of any meaningful relationship. Number 5. Emotional unpredictability. Toxic individuals can often be unpredictable in their emotional responses, swinging from warm and friendly to cold and dismissive without warning. One moment, they're your best ally, and the next, they're giving you the silent treatment or snapping at you over something trivial. This inconsistency can leave you feeling off balance and constantly trying to predict their mood to avoid setting them off. Picture a friend who's cheerful and supportive when everything is going their way, but suddenly becomes irritable or aggressive when faced with any minor inconvenience. This roller coaster of emotions can be exhausting, forcing you to tiptoe around them and prioritize their mood over your own needs. Over time, this behavior can create a sense of anxiety whenever you're around them, never knowing what to expect. Emotional unpredictability is a tool toxic individuals use to keep you under their control, as it forces you to focus on them and adjust your behavior to maintain peace. It's important to recognize that you are not responsible for someone else's erratic emotions, and distancing yourself from such individuals is often the best course of action. People who manipulate through unpredictable behavior thrive on your fear of the unknown. They seek to make you focus on their needs and moods, all while disregarding yours. Maintaining your stability in such relationships requires an extraordinary amount of effort and mental energy, which could be better invested in healthy, positive relationships. Learning to recognize the emotional chaos created by toxic people allows you to detach from their influence and prioritize your own emotional health. The healthier your boundaries, the less susceptible you are to being emotionally manipulated by someone who chooses to be unpredictable for control. Number 6, dismissing your accomplishments. Toxic individuals may dismiss or downplay your achievements, making you feel like your successes are insignificant. You might share an exciting milestone with them, only for them to respond with something like, "That's no big deal, anyone could do that." This type of dismissive attitude is designed to make you doubt your abilities and question whether your hard work is actually worth celebrating. Imagine working tirelessly to achieve a personal goal, such as running a marathon or completing a big project, and instead of offering genuine praise, they respond with indifference or even ridicule. These actions are a clear attempt to undermine your confidence and make you feel as though nothing you do will ever be enough. True friends celebrate each other's successes, no matter how big or small, because they genuinely care about your happiness and growth. If someone consistently dismisses your accomplishments or makes you feel like your successes aren't worthy of celebration, it's a strong indication that they're toxic and may be trying to keep you from feeling good about yourself. Dismissing accomplishments is a tactic used to maintain an imbalance of power. By downplaying your achievements, toxic individuals keep you questioning your value and ensure that your self-esteem remains low. A true friend will be your biggest cheerleader, while a toxic person will use every opportunity to minimize your efforts. It's important to remember that your accomplishments deserve celebration, regardless of how others react. Finding people who will lift you up when you succeed is key to maintaining a positive sense of self-worth and growth. Number 7, isolating you from others. Toxic individuals may try to isolate you from your other friends or family members, seeking to control who you interact with. They might do this by subtly discrediting the people in your life, saying things like, "I don't think they really care about you," or "You shouldn't trust them. They seem shady." This manipulation is aimed at making you feel dependent on them while cutting you off from your support network. Imagine a friend who always finds something negative to say about the other people you care about, implying that no one else can be trusted. Over time, this behavior can lead you to pull away from those who genuinely care about you, leaving you more reliant on the toxic person. The goal of isolation is to gain more control over your life and limit the perspectives and support you receive from others. A healthy friendship will never demand that you cut ties with other important people in your life. If someone is trying to isolate you, it's crucial to recognize this as a form of manipulation and take steps to reconnect with your support system. Toxic individuals thrive in situations where you have no one else to rely on but them, giving them more power to control your thoughts and decisions. Being able to recognize these attempts at isolation is crucial for protecting yourself and maintaining a balanced perspective. Stay connected to those who care for you genuinely, friends and family who are rooting for your happiness. Reconnecting with a supportive community will help you break free from the hold of anyone trying to isolate you for their own gain. Recognizing that true friendships enhance rather than diminish your support network can help you navigate relationships with greater clarity. Number 8. Gaslighting. One of the most harmful tactics used by toxic individuals is gaslighting, where they manipulate you into doubting your reality, memory, or perception. They may deny things they've said or done, accuse you of being overly sensitive, or claim that you're imagining things. Imagine confronting someone about a hurtful comment they made, only for them to say, "I never said that, you're making things up," or "You're just being dramatic." This deliberate denial is intended to make you question your memory and your perception of events. Over time, gaslighting can cause you to lose trust in yourself, making it harder to stand up for your feelings or recognize what's really happening in your relationships. It's a powerful tool of emotional manipulation that allows the toxic person to gain control by making you feel confused and insecure. Recognizing the signs of gaslighting is essential for maintaining your sense of reality and protecting your mental health. Remember, if you constantly feel like you're doubting yourself around someone, it's a major red flag. Gaslighting erodes your ability to trust your own mind, and that is exactly what toxic individuals want, to leave you feeling powerless and dependent on them. Recognizing these manipulation tactics is key to breaking free and reclaiming your sense of self-worth. It's vital to remind yourself that your feelings are valid, and no one has the right to make you doubt your experience of reality. Trusting your instincts and seeking out supportive voices can help you combat the effects of gaslighting and keep you grounded in your truth. Number 9. Making everything about themselves. Toxic individuals often have an exaggerated sense of self-importance and will make every conversation revolve around them. No matter what you're discussing, they manage to shift the focus back to themselves. Imagine trying to share something significant that happened in your day, only to have them interrupt and steer the conversation to something they did or how they felt instead. Over time, this can leave you feeling like your experiences and feelings are unimportant, as they rarely show genuine interest in what's going on in your life. They may even turn your moments of vulnerability into opportunities to boast about how they handled similar situations better. This constant need for attention and validation can be exhausting, and it makes it difficult to have a balanced, supportive relationship. A healthy friendship involves listening and sharing equally, with both people feeling heard and valued. If you notice someone always making everything about themselves, it might be a sign that they are not capable of being the supportive friend you deserve. This behavior is a red flag because it shows that they are more interested in being the center of attention than in building a mutual and supportive relationship. It's exhausting to be in a one-sided relationship where your needs are consistently overlooked in favor of someone else's desire for the spotlight. Valuing yourself enough to step away from relationships that are consistently unbalanced is a powerful step towards nurturing meaningful reciprocal connections. A true friend will care about your experiences just as much as they care about their own, and will offer support, empathy, and a listening ear. Recognize when someone's behavior reveals a self-centered attitude, and choose relationships that allow you to feel heard, valued, and appreciated. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'd love for you to comment, "Let's prioritize our well-being" down below. It's so important to surround ourselves with positive people who uplift us and to let go of those who bring negativity into our lives. Toxic individuals can create an environment of self-doubt, anxiety, and stress, overshadowing the love and support we all need to thrive. Identifying these behaviors early on can help protect our mental and emotional health, and making intentional choices about who we allow into our lives is crucial for our overall happiness and growth. If you found these insights helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content that can help you build healthier, stronger relationships. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is not only a sign of strength, it's a necessity for living a fulfilling and balanced life. Let's all work on fostering relationships that bring out the best